a university student who is feeling really bothered and stuck and confused with your studying situation at the moment. That is kind of the collective that I feel like I am reading for today. This particular collective reading is going to be really powerful because what I'm sensing with this situation, now it's obviously a very specific collective. I'm speaking to university students here in a process related to their studies at the moment, and I feel like if this will find the right people. If this is meant for you, you will know, so don't make it fit your story. But if you would like a personal reading relating to your personal energy in helping you move forward with any situation you're stuck in that you're unclear about, and you want to move forward to kind of either manifesting or integrating something in life, the link is in the bio. But for now, let me talk to this collective of university students because I'm going to reveal something to you guys through this reading. I don't sense that you have any idea on what's actually unfolding here, what's actually unraveling for you. So even though this may appear to you as just like, I feel really confused and stuck and unsure because I don't know what to, it could be like you're thinking about, it's like, I don't know what to study. I don't know if I should do this degree or change my major or my minor or do 2 units or 4 units, or I really feel like this would work for me because then I'd get a great job at the end of all of this, and I was told that I should do this because all of these different thoughts I'm sensing and feelings are going through you right now. But the truth really is, and I know when I speak to you deep down, I'm speaking to the part of you that knows that you could be. And I always try and be careful, and I know when I'm trying to be careful, it's because that's just fear in me coming up. But if I can just speak directly to the truth here, I really feel like that you're in this situation, like, what am I doing? Why did I do this? I'm really just feeling really over this whole situation right now, feeling really over, this whole process of studying and being here right now, but the perfection in what you're feeling right now is that even though when you first kind of started this journey of going into some higher education or studying, and you wanted to just sort of see how, I'm feeling for this collective, was the very sort of normal mindset around, study, which is, I don't really know what to do, but I feel like I'm going to do this because this is what I have been told that I'm really good at. But I'm going to move forward and then I'm sure I'll figure it out as I go. It's a very normal mindset. A lot of people think in that way. And for a lot of people, it works in that way. But for the collective I'm speaking to, I don't think this has worked as well as you thought it was for you. I feel that maybe you have not, are still maybe learning to listen to yourself and to your truth, and to not allow the external pressure of the world, the outside noise, whether it's society, culture, friends, parents, whatever it may be, that influences you externally the most. This process is actually here. The beauty of it all is to teach you to learn to listen to yourself. And often the reason I highlight this, especially in my readings, is people look at situations in life and focus too much on the situation itself rather than what the situation is reflecting internally within you, the process it's reflecting internally in you. Because once we can tune into that, which is what this reading is actually trying to help you do, then you've got the clarity and you've got the knowing of what you're really learning from this situation, which is what all situations in our life are trying to lead us back towards. What am I learning through this situation? What wants to integrate within me? What lesson is really playing out here? And for you, it really seems like this is really to do with boundaries, being able to kind of separate yourself from any external pressure, and actually being able to, at the end of the day, I know you're moving towards really being able to be independent in your life and establishing a secure independence for yourself, however that translates to you, whether you continue studying or go on a completely different path. This process is actually a process of developing safety and security and clarity within yourself so you can rise into that independent version of yourself. Because I know that moving forward, your soul and that your inner being, the you that I'm speaking to right now, that is experiencing this right now and is experiencing this, not who's looking through those eyes of yours, is really leading you on that path, so that where you go next after this process you're in relating to university completes is that you want to be able to take what you've learned from this situation and be able to, instead of rushing to a decision or rushing to set a new intention, just to kind of maybe take a bit of space and a bit of time and allow yourself to really make the choice and decision from a place of truth and from actually being able to reflect from this process of being at uni and what it's really taught you and how you kind of even got to being in this situation in the first place, and actually then be able to make a more clear, intuitive, independent decision. This is what I'm really feeling, and it's really going to drive the next kind of thing that you do and that you intend to create from a much more intuitive place of knowing, from a place of your truth, because you want to be able to move more independently. So even though you're at uni right now and things seem confusing and overwhelming and frustrating, you just want to get out of there, this is what's really beneath the surface of that situation and what really is trying to unfold from within you here. So hopefully that makes some sense and provides a little bit of clarity into this situation. I know that for you, really kind of breaking free, and it's about independence, really. The breaking free, becoming unbounded is a process of your own maturity at the moment that you're in. It's just that taking those next steps to become more and more free in your own energy, in your own life as a result, more sovereign in your own decisions. And this whole process of being at university is really what is being reflected, is really what is this situation is asking for attention to be paid. So until the next reading, thanks very much for listening.